Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, and today I actually haven't opened any of these, and I'm really hoping that I got all the shades, but Victoria's Secret came out with their own liquid lipstick. I think it says something about like velvet matte or something like that. I think that's what they're called. I ordered all the shades that they had on the website, so I mean I'm assuming that I got all of them. There's only 5 here, so let's just get right in this. I haven't opened any of these, so this is like full on like first impression, swatch, whatever. So let's get to playing. Let me open all these first. Here are all the shades, if I can hold it. Here's all the shades right here, from lightest over here to darkest. These are really pretty actually. Nice for fall. I'm just gonna start out and do it first. I need to wipe off my chapstick. I'm gonna start out and do it lightest to darkest, and I'll tell you how they feel on the lips, if they dry down completely, because you know how sometimes a liquid lip will claim to be fully matte, but it doesn't dry down all the way, you know? So I'll tell you if that happens, if the formula is consistent among the different shades, of course. If, if there's any streakiness or patchiness, whatever. So let's get right into it. This is the first shade that I'm gonna do, and this one is called Adored. And it's a nude, but it's more of like a dusty kind of mommy pink-ish. Well, that's how it looks on the tube anyway, so we'll see how it looks on the lips. And it's just your standard like doe foot applicator. It's a little skinnier as opposed to a standard one. It's a little wider this way, and then it's kind of thinner. I mean, that might help with precision. That might help with precision, but there's only one way to find out. Let's see. Okay. It's really moussey. It doesn't feel, you know how some of them feel like really wet? This one is super moussey and just soft. I really like it. Yeah, so far it feels really, really good on the lips. Like really good. Ooh. They smell really sweet, but I can't explain really what it smells like. Did you guys just hear that motorcycle? It smells like something from my childhood, like something that I've eaten before, but I can't really put my finger on it. I don't know, I mean, it doesn't smell bad, it smells good. It's sweet, but it's not like super sweet. Like it's bearable. I like it. But I mean, if you don't like sweet scents, you probably won't like it. Sorry, that was not a good application. I think this is a really beautiful color. I had to layer it up a little bit just to get consistency with the color payoff, I guess. But yeah, it feels really, really nice on the lips. We're gonna wait a couple minutes because I want to see if it dries down fully or if it just or if it doesn't, because with it being called Velvet Matte, well, and it says cream lip stain, so that kind of makes me feel like it's not gonna dry down completely matte and dry. So we'll see in a couple minutes. If this does dry down completely, it takes a good minute because I've been sitting here. It's probably been a good 30-45 seconds, something like that, since I applied it. And it's still creamy and it has that moussey texture. So I'm gonna assume that this doesn't dry down, but if it does, it takes it a good minute. So you have a lot more time to play around with it and kind of work with it and get it where you want it, as opposed to the liquid lipsticks that dry down like almost like within the few seconds. Those are a little harder to work with, like, you know, if you're a beginner or something like that. And whenever you start to layer them up, sometimes they can get like really just cakey and it just looks like a big mess on your mouth. So that's the good thing with these. Yeah, it hasn't dried down like at all, so I'm gonna assume that it doesn't. Or maybe it's because maybe I still had a little bit of chapstick left on my lips. I don't know. But yeah, they're super comfortable on the lips. I have nothing bad to say about this. So let's go on to the next shade. Okay, the next shade we have, it's still kind of on the nude side, but it's it's warmer. I don't know. It's more of like a rusty color in my opinion, and it is called Perfection. And also these run for $14 a piece. So I mean, they're not super expensive, but they're also, I mean, they're up there. It's a good midpoint, you know, like I'm not gonna cry over paying $14 for a lipstick, but I mean, it's not cheap by any means, you know what I'm saying? Because like Revlon and stuff like that, they have, and like L'Oreal, I've had lipstick from there and like they're good, but they're not $14. They smell the same. And this one is just as moussey, so I mean, formulation, it's definitely the same. God, that's awful application, sorry. But this is super pretty. This one, pigmentation wise, it was a lot more consistent. I didn't have to dip this back in and like put more on. This was just one, pulled it out, put it on, and it's good. It's very consistent in the color. It feels the exact same, that moussey texture. So it's pretty good. I like it. It smells the same. And the third shade is this. Ooh, this is really pretty. This is just like your standard, like bright brick red. It is beautiful, and it is called Desire. It smells the exact same. I wish I could just put it with what I think it smells like, because it smells so familiar, but I just can't. Like, it legit smells like something that I used to eat like when I was little. I wonder if it's do y'all remember those little wafer cookies? They were rectangular. They came in different colors. Like there was pink ones. I think there was brown ones, and there was like a normal wafer color, like that tan color. I want to say this smells like the way the pink ones tasted. I think that's what it is. I don't know. But anyways, here's this one, and it's called Desire. Ooh, hello. Oh my God, this is beautiful. Do you see that? It's not patchy anywhere. It's super smooth. I think, hold on, let me finish doing this. Okay, here's this one. Ooh, I love this. Again, it's still just same formulation, like same moussey texture. It's consistent color. It's consistent color-wise. It's not patchy anywhere. This is a beautiful color. The only reason I think that the first one seemed a little streaky is just because of like how light and cool tones it is, honestly. It's not really the brand's fault or anything. It's just something to do with the formula and trying to get this sort of like cool toned color, like how it's kind of milky and stuff like that. It's just, that's just how it is. So I don't really have any complaints on that, because I mean, it's not like it's the brand's fault, and it's not like Victoria's Secret's the only brand that has a liquid lipstick that's like that cool milky type of color that does that, because I mean, a lot of them do that. So whatever. But yeah, this, I love this. I think these might be like my new favorite liquid lips, just because they're beautiful and like they're so comfortable. Like, I don't feel like my mouth is about to dry up and fall off at any given time. But if you do want to look at this as a con, since they don't dry down completely, of course they're gonna transfer. So if you eat or drink anything, if you kiss somebody, if you know, it's gonna come off. So not kiss proof, but that's fine. Okay, and the next shade is this one. It's still like it's not super deep, but I mean, it's a deeper color. It's like a berry kind of red. Let's see, and it is called Obsessed. It smells the exact same. Ooh. Oh my god. Excuse this god-awful application. But again, since this isn't that type of milky, like cool toned type of shade, it's bold, but it's still kind of muted. Like, it's bold, but I think it's still very, very wearable, and I think this would look amazing on any skin tone whatsoever. Yeah, this is really fun. I like it. But yeah, it's not patchy. It's very consistent, very creamy. That same moussey texture. Like, I have no complaints so far. All right, and we are on to our very, very last shade. It's like a deepy. Totally meant vampy. It's like a vampy wine kind of color. It's really, really pretty. This will be perfect for like fall and winter and stuff like that. So let's see how she looks on the lips. Sorry if I sound kind of like croaky, I guess. I really don't know why I sound like that. I don't know if like I'm trying to get sick or something or what, but hey. Sorry. Alright, let's see how this goes. Still smells the same. Still smells the exact same. So that's nice. No surprises. This, oh my god. I love this. So much. Why am I applying all of this stuff so terrible today? Yeah, sorry I look like a 5-year-old put lipstick on me. Anyways, other from the janky application, I love this. Again, I think any of these shades would honestly look beautiful on any skin tone, just anything. I think it'll look beautiful on anybody. Yeah, again, the formula, I really, really appreciate this because it is super consistent through all 5 shades. The scent stayed the same. It's just, let's see if I can fix this. Looks a little better, doesn't it? maybe not, I don't know. Yeah, either way, I would definitely recommend these to a friend. I think they are awesome, and they're not super expensive. They're really, really good quality. The formula is consistent. I really, really like that, because sometimes you, throughout the entire line of a certain lipstick or something, you'll have shades that are really, really awesome formula-wise, no patchiness, no streakiness, no whatsoever. It's very consistent. And then you have other shades in that same exact line where it's just like, I don't know, it's like the formula's kind of wonky, it's like patchy, it's not consistent, and just stuff like that. So it's really weird. So Victoria's Secret, shout out to you. I really, really appreciate the consistency and stuff like that. But yeah, I think I'm gonna leave this color on, and we'll just see how long this lasts, and if I have to touch it up or anything. And it's a dark color, so you know it's gonna be very apparent if it messes up or anything. So yeah, I will talk to you guys here in a little bit, and we will talk about the longevity of the Victoria's Secret Velvet Matte Lipsticks. Okay. Hey guys, so this is the first check-in on the lips. It's been on for probably like an hour now or something like that. And I just wanted to go ahead and do a check-in because I just ate for the first time today, and it's actually holding up pretty well considering I ate. And what I ate wasn't exactly like not messy, because I ate it was black beans and rice, so I mean, you know, the black beans are kind of juicy, so you know, and I ate it with a fork, not thinking about it. So you know, it was a little messy, but it's holding up. I'm kind of surprised, so I'm happy with it. But I will check back in later tonight. Alright guys. Oh, and another thing. These do not dry down at all. Like, it's still just as creamy. So, there's that.
Just don't.
Hey Jonathan. Hey Jonathan.
Hey Lexi.
What you doing?
Sleeping.
Why are you hiding?
Because I'm tired.
Okay, and this is my final check-in on the Victoria's Secret Velvet Matte Liquid Lips. And it said it was a cream lip stain, so I would say it did a pretty good job of staining my mouth, because I've eaten twice and drank a lot of coffee, and we're still left with whatever this is, so whatever. I like them though. I have no complaints whatsoever. Did you like my lipstick today, Jonathan?
Yes.
Yes?
I loved it.
How much did you love it?
Lots.
Lots? Jonathan approved. So, 10 out of 10, I would recommend this to a friend. And those are my final thoughts. Say goodnight, Jonathan.
Good night.
Good night.